So these are the eave holes, and these are where the sparks go directly into your attic and set your house on fire and burn it down from the inside out. Today I want to show you a simple first step that we're doing at Ember Deflector to protect the eave holes on the house using a roll of stainless steel woven fiber. And the whole idea with this is you can buy a roll of it. This is a 100-foot roll of double-aught stainless steel, and you roll it out, and then you take a pair of snips and you cut a piece that's about 10 inches long, 8 to 10 inches long, and you take this after cutting it off and then just roll it up into a little ball, and you're going to be placing it into the eave holes, and we'll actually show you a little better shot of it later. And the whole idea is to have these little wispy tendrils sticking out of the eave hole. What this will do is it'll keep embers from penetrating these eave holes and getting inside of your attic space. And the whole idea is that the embers get trapped inside of this fibrous material and extinguish themselves before they can get inside of the house and cause any damage or start a fire. The trouble with needles and leaves falling into your gutters is that embers can land on them and start your gutters on fire, especially if they're plastic. And that plastic is very flammable and very toxic. So what we want to do is we want to allow the gutters to continue function, and by putting this material inside of the gutters, water will be allowed to pass through it and down into the gutter and out, and leaves will rest on the top and the wind will blow them away, preventing them from piling up in your gutters and starting on fire when embers land on them. So what we're working on here today are the eave holes. We're just taking a simple stainless steel material that's spun into a woven Brillo, and then just ball it up and stuff it into the hole. You're keeping the embers outside. You don't want the embers to go inside of these holes into your attic space, okay? So the embers will run into this Brillo material and they'll just die there instead of going into your attic and setting your home on fire. We'll stuff each one of these holes, and a typical home might have 80 to 100 holes situated like this all underneath the eaves of the house. There are cracks like these all around the house between the stucco and the wood and pieces of wood butting up against each other, and embers love to get trapped inside of these little cracks here, and they'll smolder away and they can eventually start themselves on fire. Even if you think that you've been allowed back into your home and your home is safe, you could still have these silent killers that are burning their way into the wood up here. So you just get some simple caulk. I like to use a clear caulk, something that's paintable, and you're just taking it and caulking and filling these cracks. What this will do is it'll prevent the embers from getting stuck inside of these cracks and starting a fire. So this little pipe here is the condensate line from your air conditioning unit up in your attic space, and periodically it may drip liquids out of here. This is also a primary point of entry for embers to get up into your attic. So we recommend taking just a little piece of the stainless steel Brillo material and stuffing it in there. It'll still allow the water to pass through the tube and come out and drain out, but it'll prevent embers from getting up in there and settling on that plastic pipe inside and burning the pipe. So this is the stainless steel woven fiber, and what we recommend is that you install it inside of your gutter, and what this will do is it'll keep the leaves from settling in your gutter. Water can still run down, pass through the Brillo, and get routed away. The leaves will rest on top of here, and the wind will just blow them away. So we like to have it poking out a little bit to just give it that kind of billowy effect to keep leaves from settling on it and easily blowing away. This is very durable, very tough material, stainless steel, and it'll last many, many years, and it's very inexpensive to replace if you need to replace it. So this is a gable end vent. This is another primary point of entry for embers, fire, and smoke to get inside of your attic space. So what we recommend is using this stainless steel woven fiber, cut off a strip of it, and then simply stuff it into the vent. You don't want to stuff it too tightly in there when you're installing it. You want it to stick out, to puff out a little bit. The embers will get caught out here, out on these tendrils, and burn itself out. And we'll cut off pieces and put them in each one of these louvered slots all the way to the top. and that'll protect this vent from ember intrusion.